Hey everybody, back with a new episode of And with an E. It is with a heavy heart that I continue on. That episode, man, that was just so rough. I just really loved Mary. And out of all the people on the show that I was worried about potentially, possibly dying, Mary was never one of them. I was just so caught off guard and just so upset about it still. Why did she have to die? I mean, it gives you a sense of place and time of the fact that, man, if you got injured, sometimes you get sepsis and die, and there's nothing you can do about it because, the medical field wasn't as advanced, which sucks. But why Mary? Why? Poor Bash, poor Delphine, poor the community, because as sad as the episode was, it was beautiful to see the community come together. Even the ones that were not doing that hot in other ways, like the Berries not wanting to come to dinner, and you got Rachel and her husband and the town trying to save the Micmac people. That part of it I don't love being in that episode, but I hope they can all learn a lesson about just cohabitating with people who are different than you are, and that doesn't mean that just because they're different they're lower than you or need saving. So hopefully that's where that storyline is going to go. This next episode is called A Hope of Meeting You in Another World. I wonder if we're still going to be dealing with the fallout of losing Mary. Or are we going to have a time jump? I don't know. I'm just sad. That was just devastating. Devastating. Let's see where we're going. Here we go. The first contender.
He's mighty interested in getting better acquainted with you. Isn't that right, son? Yes, Mother. Yes.
That's her son? Oh, my Lord.
Is that it? Oh, it's nice to have a destination. Isn't that right, son? Yes, Mother.
I don't think this is going to go well.
Bash, it's all right to cry, to scream, yell, all of it.
Where are those wretched Indians? Thank goodness you have schools now to teach them some sense.
Deus Manji, Wundas Medus, Estimin.
Thank you, Dado. Margaret, this is the dress I wish I'd had on my first day.
Yay!
I want you to have it. Oh, well, take nasi, Blanco, did you? Yes. Thank you. Melkidao, Lemon.
Oh no, she's gonna tell Marilla. Great.
Akwana Huntas Munji.
Kasalo, did you? I'll get me there to me to speak.
Her parents are great.
Nakidata Moon Sedata.
The government knows best. They take children all the time.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
I hate that I can only set sidestep.
See you tomorrow, Diana.
If you want to do it, you should do it.
Just do it, yeah.
Life, is it not? Mrs. Lim, may I speak to you for a moment? Right in the parlor?
Probably about the Indians at the train this morning.
Oh, shit.
Certainly was very kind of you to give away such an expensive dress to that little heathen girl.
Oh, God.
I see an irresponsible child who needs my protection. While you are under my roof, you'll abide by my word.
Don't threaten her.
Hasn't grown out of that temper.
Oh, Rachel, such a shit stir. Oh, Jerry. Comfort her.
Your aunt.
Not your business.
Well.
That's what you get.
I know what I'm doing. Don't let the child manipulate you with tears.
Marilla.
Boots! You're traipsing mud all over my floors.
Now, see here, it's not right.
How dare you speak to me that way?
You can't punish her for your own...
I I own what?
We're losing her right now because of your selfishness.
Matthew.
No one deserves happiness more than our Anne. And that's why I am giving her permission to go.
Oh.
That's it.
Dang, Matthew put his foot down. He's right.
No, stop.
Oh, damn. Delphine said you need to see correctly, Marilla. Oh, where's Bash going? Oh. Oh.
Thank you. Not a good idea.
God, why are people terrible?
You know that Ingray wasn't even in New York? When we heard, we went right over. Told him his mama needed him. He slammed the door in our faces.
Ugh.
And he wouldn't even take the letter either.
Kind of hard to explain other than to say that feels right. I finished the search on my own.
Oh.
Thank you both a million times over for believing me mature enough.
She's dead. Funeral is on Sunday. I got better things to do.
Oh. No, stop it. Mary would hate this. Oh my goodness, Anne, look at you.
Doctors are essentially powerless. I mean, all they really do is react to illness. I want to help people, not stand by while they die.
Preventative medicine.
I'm not going anywhere.
You could perhaps visit.
And leave Mr. Burns. I'm not sure he could withstand it. You know how delicate he is.
So it's still just a friendship right now. But she's gonna visit.
Word.
She found something.
My parents are dead. And I am from Scotland.
Oh. Your kids are miserable. Except for Minnie Mae. She's always having a good time.
I'm in the area unexpectedly, so I've come to visit my young friend Cookwood.
I have no idea who that is. The children are given proper Christian names when they arrive.
Ugh.
See?
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh, my God. They cut her hair.
singing is a great fortifier.
Oh, my God. This is the worst. Get her out of there.
I'm Anne. Anne with an E.
Get them all out of there. And turn around.
You get away from that window.
Oh, my God. They're like prisoners.
I want to go home, please.
Oh, my God.
You will behave.
I'm gonna fuck these nuns up.
Is she dead?
Hit her back.
Your heathen tongue is forbidden.
Are you behaving like a stupid Indian?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
You are stupid.
Jealousy. Go quit.
Oh, I hate these. Oh.
Clearly, your orphan girl's lack of decorum is rubbing off on you.
Ugh, God. White people are the worst.
I'd like to purchase a small bag of flour and 4 baby bottles, please.
It saddens me to see you conduct yourself against God's will.
So many people I want to
I
fight.
am caring for an innocent child.
Now, Morella, that's how you sound about the Micmac people.
Remember.
The cognitive dissonance. Oh, she's breaking down.
I'm so sorry. I should have warned you about the dog.
Diana, what are you doing here?
Sorry?
Hey, sorry.
Jerry!
Really very sweet.
Son, my dear girl, are you hurt?
Is that Jerry's family?
Love isn't cherished and nurtured. It can indeed be lost.
Still mad about those fucking nuns cutting her hair, treating them that way. Ugh. Boils my blood. Jerry and his little crush.
Oh, devrais-tu chanter?
So so different from her family.
I really appreciate it. Good night.
He said
I hope the trip was successful.
I found what I was looking for. Both my parents did indeed pass, which, oddly enough, is a relief to me.
Because they didn't choose to give you up.
It's been weighing on me.
It'd make me very happy to help.
What a splendid idea. I would love that.
Oh, God. Great. You can't give her one day. He had to remind her.
Ah, it was really no trouble.
Oh, we should give her the pillow. Oh. Oh, Mary.
Is my shepherd. I shall not want, and I will live in the house
Oh, Elijah.
forever.
I knew he cared. I knew it. That's gonna haunt him for the rest of his life. Yes.
One service, her favorite hymn wasn't included. And little Mary was not having it. She stood up and belted it out. Everyone was confused. My service was over. Even way back then, we knew it was better to go along than to try to stop her. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Information
Don't
may
feel
have
bad about it.
my dearly departed parents. Thank you kindly. I was frustrated. Yes, but that's no excuse.
Honestly, you had an
I hope you
excuse.
can forgive me.
I'm sorry I let my fear get the better of me.
No. Well, that was a good but tough episode. So many things. Gosh, I'm glad, honestly, that they didn't do a time jump. I'm glad we're still dealing with the aftermath and still missing Mary actively. And Bash was doing so terribly. He wasn't allowing himself to feel those emotions. Got in that knockdown brawl with Elijah just to feel something, probably. Just to feel pain and hurt without having to connect that to the emotions that he's feeling. And that Reverend telling him that story allowed him to access that and process. And as badly as he was doing through the whole episode, that last little bit, holding Delphine, flying the kite for Mary, was so beautiful because it's him accepting what's happened and not letting it consume him, and still like remembering Mary fondly and not being so, I don't know, despair-ridden. He seemed much more hopeful there, and I love that. Oh, God. But I'm still mad. I'm so sad. Oh. Mary, her loss is just overwhelming. And I'm glad Elijah did the same. He read the letter. I think he did not think it was as bad as it was. It's like, oh, she's sick. Like, he played it off, but I think it was a gut punch to hear that his mom had died. Especially how they left things and the fact that he never went and saw her for the last time. He's going to have to live with that forever. That's just a sad reality there, but at least he read the letter and could hear her last words that she wanted him to know. So I'm glad that happened. Gilbert is still on the fence about being a doctor. I hope he comes around to it because, there are limitations to what the medical field can offer, but they do help people and things get better. Like, we can treat sepsis now. It's still pretty dire, but so I hope he finds a purpose there in a way that he had before. It seemed like he and, God, did we know her name? I can't think of her name, but she, you know, they're friends. They're still having their little meetings, and she said she'd come visit. So I don't know if that's going to keep growing, or this was kind of like an endpoint to the storyline of him being taking the train and going into town like that. I don't know. With Anne, I think it's great that she got the answers she was looking for. She's Scottish. I did my Ancestry.com, and I am Scottish too, so that's fun. I've got some German and English mixed in there too, but Scottish was the one that was like at the highest percentage for. So that's a cute little tie-in for me. I think it, you know, it turned out the way she wanted it to, as morbid as that is, because her parents are dead. But she knows they didn't give her up, you know, because they didn't want her. But I think I don't know if there's any way to go into it on the show, but like, what about the people that do get given up because they're not wanted? That doesn't lessen their experience, and does it make them unwanted? Like, I almost wish they had just given her up, because there's a lesson there too, that it, you know, found family and blood is not the most important thing. I don't know. I'm glad she got the answers that she was looking for, but I don't know. It wasn't the only answer there to find, I think. If she would have had to deal with the fact that she was she was not wanted, but she is very much wanted by the Cuthberts, I think that's beautiful too. But I think she does know that. And they made up, which is good. I've still got my issues with Morella right now, especially on the Micmac people front. But I do know that most of her anger about them was coming from a place of being afraid to lose Anne. So I get it. But she still does not have unfortunately, it usually takes people meeting people and having them in their lives before they can be compassionate and empathetic to them. So I'm sure that once she meets Coquette and her family, hopefully, that she'll see the error of her ways. I wish she could look at how she's treated when she had Delphine and kind of see how similarly she's acting towards the Micmac people. Like, it's the same kind of prejudice. It's just so unfortunate. I hate it. But it's a sad reality of life. People are judgmental and fearful of what they don't know. And I'm just looking forward to when she actually finally does know and can understand why she's so very wrong. Rachel too. And oh my God, they're imprisoned right now in some fucking nunnery. What the fuck? They cut her hair. They cut all their hair and are like disciplining them and making them not speak their native language and not even calling them by their real names. It's a fucking prison, and I'm so mad. I wish Anne would have heard Coquette's cries. That's terrible. I really hope that gets resolved soon. That's awful. God, but I think it is a good juxtaposition to them versus the Reverend, of like how sweet and how comforting those kind of roles can be for people, but then also the other side of it where they can be awful, like those nuns and that priest or whatever. God, it's so awful. I hate it. Her parents are gonna be so mad. everyone should be so mad because I am fuming about it. I thought that Matthew was great standing up to Marilla because she really did need to be told the things he said. You know, he doesn't do it a lot, but when he needs to, he does it, and I love that. I really love Diana's storyline. It was great to see Jerry's family and just how small and compact their living area is, and like so many kids, but it's a joyous place. You also see the juxtaposition there with the music that they're playing with Minnie May and Diana, just no joy, nothing. Like, it's so like the contrast between Jerry's dad playing and them all dancing and having a great time to like what Diana is subjected to could not be more different. And I'm glad she got to see that, even if she didn't even get to stay the night because her parents came rushing in. But, you know, usually the younger generations get exposed to more circumstances and become better people than their parents. That's what you hope for anyway. And that happens a lot in the show. And I'm just glad for that. And, you know, I want the adults to learn and do better, but some of them are just very set in their ways. Rachel, I'm looking at you. She's trying real hard to get Miss Stacy to date. And, you know, Miss Stacy's humoring her. I don't know if there's gonna have anything come of that. I do love the little message she was talking about with love being infinite and there's room for more, and it doesn't take away from who you loved before, and like her love for her husband will always be there, and so even if something does happen, it's not going to change that. And I love that too. So yeah, like, this was a really good episode. I like a lot of the things that it showed. I'm really upset about a lot of things, and I hope they can get resolved soon, but life is tough and you gotta go into some sticky situations, and I just hope things work out well here because I do love all these characters so much, and I want them to grow and love and be loved and everything to work out. So yeah, only 6 more episodes. It's getting to the end. I'm really sad about it because I just love them so much. I just want to stay in this world forever, but all good things. So until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.